What's up, everyone? Hopefully, you guys are having a good day so far. Oops. Let me mute that real quick. Hopefully, you guys are having a good day so far. Sunday. One more day until I go back to school. Booze school. But gotta go back Monday, so hopefully, you guys are having a good week so far. Today, we're doing a stream about the NASCAR Wheel Modified Tour here at Thompson Speedway. Should be a pretty good race. See what happens here. I'm gonna take a look at the entry list real quick. Just let me get everything set up here. Give me 1 minute. Get Flow racing up here. Should be a good race, guys. Let me know your picks in the chat, guys. Who do you have winning the race? Should be a good race, though. Race starts at 4:15 here. Few minutes until the race. Again, let me know your picks in the chat. Who do you have winning the race? I'll let you guys know my picks once it starts. And I'll let you guys know who's starting where. So bet will be again shortly here. Let's go NASCAR oldest division. Hopefully we have a good race today. The Sunoco and Monaco series modified both have great races. Yeah, they definitely do. Both have good races. Should be a definitely good race. Race starts in a few minutes here. In the meantime, though, let me know your picks in the chat. Who do you have winning the race? Great to see Doug Colby back. Yeah, for sure. I'm actually gonna pick him as my dark horse today. Of course, I'm gonna pick him my dark horse, and then I don't know who I want to win. But yeah, I'm going with my dark horse, and then I'll have to see who else is running in this race, and then I'll let you know who my pick to win the race is. Why is my lighting so dark in here? Seems like it's dark in here today. I don't know if it's just my camera or what, but it seems dark. try to clean off my camera real quick. Give me 1 minute. There you go. That's a little better. Three people here. Welcome in, everyone. Let me know your pick in the chat. Who do you have winning the race today at Thompson Speedway? Should definitely be a good race. Doug Kobe's back in the modifieds again, so that's awesome. Hopefully he has a good race today. I'm gonna open my curtain real quick. Give me 1 minute. Get some more lighting in here. There we go. Hey guys, should be definitely a good race. I really hope Doug Kobe does good today. Good to see him back in the modifieds. Yeah, guys, join the chat. Get your name on that leaderboard if you're new here. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that like button on your way in. Helps the channel out. Definitely pretty cold here. I don't know about where you guys are, but it's definitely pretty cold here. I opened my curtain, I could feel a bunch of cold air. Like when I touched the window. Definitely, let's get some hype in the chat for this race. Not sure how many laps this race is, but I think it's like 100 something. Should definitely be pretty interesting to see how Doug Kobe comes through the field here in this race. First time back in a modified after a few years. I remember he was my hero when he was running at Stafford. Try to get the 10 likes on the stream today, guys. That's my like goal for today. Hopefully we can get a few people in here once the race starts. Talk about some racing while the race is going on. Race at Bristol is happening still too. Pretty sure Kyle Larson is still in the lead. I can actually check for you guys if you want. See who's in the lead right now. They also have a Bristol camera today, which is actually pretty awesome. If you go to earthcam.com, you can see the race on the Bristol camera. There's over 1 million people watching it right now. yesterday in the Arca Menard series. We had a new career winner, Cole Denton, and the James Racing team. 15-year-old. Third West Series start. So that's pretty awesome. Good to see a new driver get a win in the Arca Menards series. I was doing a stream on that yesterday. That was a pretty good race. Cole Denton was battling with Burrell at the end. Denton was side by side with Burrell at the end, and Cole Denton at the end was there, peeked to the inside, and ran away with it. Don't forget, guys, Pocono Raceway returns on June 12th to 14th. That should definitely be a good race as well. Pocono Raceway is definitely a nice track. I like that track. I've actually been to Pocono. I think the last time I went there, Kyle Busch won at Pocono. So that was awesome to see Kyle Busch picking up the win there. Here we go. A few minutes from now, we have the Thompson Speedway race here for modifieds. They're showing a guy getting his Chase Elliott diecast card getting signed by Chase Elliott on Facebook. I just looked at that. That's pretty cool. Seeing fans get their diecast cards signed by Chase Elliott himself. And he also signed his shirt too. Because Bell was in the 52 last night for Stork Racing. They were doing practice and qualifying yesterday. Or on the 10th, they were doing practice. Corey Haim could have won that race, but kind of screwed himself in that race. It's all good though. Come back and try to win another one. He could have won $500,000. Just wrong time at the or wrong place at the wrong time. Kind of cut his nose down on Keaton Honeycutt there with a few laps to go. Thought he had the room, but didn't cut down too far on his nose, and around he went and into the safer barrier. Race starts in 1 minute here. Let me get full racing loaded up here for you guys. Give me 1 minute. One second, it's just loading here. All right, let's get hype in the chat, guys, for this race. close Facebook real quick. Right now, it sounds like they're practicing there. Yep, they're practicing right now on the track. They're on the your event will begin shortly page though, so I can't see who's out there right now. They have the audio in the background though. Oh, looks like the 73. Now Bonch was out there. The 8 or Goodell. Goody in the 58 out there right now. Don't know why I said Bonch was there. Goody. One white flag out here for practice. For Goody. Iceberger 150 at Thompson Speedway. It's starting soon. Checkered flag. That was it for Goody there. Eric Goodale. I call him Goody for short. Now it looks like 28. Yeah, who that is. Some of these guys I remember, but some of them I'll have to look back. 28 though out there for some practice. Currently they're qualifying right now. 28's out there for qualifying. That's it for his qualifying there. They are not showing the rundown yet. Austin Beer's out there right now for practice in the 64. Looks like they have a different tire compound, or maybe it's just me, but it looks like they are running a different tire compound today. Looks, tires look smaller for some reason on TV. Well, I'm actually watching it on the computer, but maybe I'm just imagining, I guess. Tires definitely look smaller though. From the camera angle they showed right there. Now they look normal though. 60 out there right now. Forget who that is, but he's out there for qualifying. There is no announcer right now. Checkered flag up in the air. For qualifying for him. Sucks there's no announcer right now. 16 Ronnie Silk out there right now. For qualifying. No announcer. This kind of sucks there's no announcer. so I can't know what their lap times are. Checkered flag up in the air for Ronnie Silk there. Looks like next up, it looks like the 21. Out there for qualifying. White flag one more time around for the number 21. Checkered flag waving for the 21 here. '79 out there for his qualifying. I think that's Teddy Hodgen, number 79, if I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 79 of I think Hodgen's out there right now for qualifying. This is a little laggy right now. Here we go. Lag stopped. Little lag spike. Not sure what is going on with the stream. What do you mean? What is happening? Is it laggy? Because I know flow is lagging a little bit on my end too, so I'm not sure. Might be my internet connection. I don't know. Hopefully the lag stopped though. Still no announcer here for Thompson. Hopefully they get the audio fixed here for the race. Number 60 signing stuff for people right now. Actually, he's writing stuff. He's probably writing his setup down. Yep, writing some information down on his tires. It looks like. Right now, it's just qualifying. Looks like they're in an intermission break now. Fortunately, no announcer right now. Icebreaker 150 coverage resumes shortly, it says. So we'll have some more coverage here in a little bit. Still have audio issues right now at Thompson. Right now, they're just playing some music and I think trying to get the audio to work there. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. If you're just tuning in, qualifying will resume here shortly. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Run over to 3,000 subscribers. All right, we're still over to something else here, so we don't have to wait for them to get back here. Switch over to something else. Sport Sprint Challenge at Sonoma Raceway is happening right now. We can talk about that a little bit while we wait. Right now, Team Coburn is on lap 7. It's qualifying right now for a Port Endurance Challenge North America by Tacoma. Oh, looks like someone now get the thing as far as we had possible and not affect anyone else. Problem with cars still on the racetrack. Cars are going to be sitting there. Same for him right there. That'll be too drove and up to the lead. Now he's got to go right behind him, trying to get around him. So it's S1 and 38. Trying to get the car farther enough out of the way. So that there was no breaking the wall. You try to bump it on the start, but it didn't have any power. Trying to avoid everyone. Brian Hankins completely reset on the 10th position. Who left play catch up here. Or course Yo here trying to read attack. First time going back out after a mistake in turn 6. In the first lap, it was the first sector, sector number 1 minute 9 second time. That's sector 2. Must have been a lazy spin or something to get the car back on track. Some of the drivers have quite a bit of experience out there. Peter Lovely was in the second spot. He's doing on fair share endurance racing, done 24 hours of Spa with running the American Loball Series, as well as IMSA Road Challenge Series. He's also ran a career cup. He ran the walk a few times. He ran the best lap ever. Ludwig ran the fastest lap. Late during qualifying with purple, fast lap, fast lap. Corda was trying to charge him in qualifying session to 31 of Peter Ludwig and also running Hankins at the end there. They were playing at the top. You take a pull. It's an endurance race. So it's always more meaningful here at Sonoma for the Port Endurance Challenge. You have to catch back up or riding on board with Blake McGovern right now. But if they stay driving and don't get rain, they're curious what's going to happen with the strategy calls or the driver changes here. But when you get in, you don't have to take the opportunity to just switch tires to see who's able to take that risk. The pro in the car be a very difficult pull on. Let me check back on the NASCAR Wheel My 5 tour here at Thompson, see what's going on there now. Check their back for the announcer. Nope, still looks like they're on a break here at Thompson. I still think they're trying to figure out what's going on with the announcing there at Thompson. Looks like a bunch of people are just walking around there at Thompson. Still a lot of people there in the stands, though. Hopefully, when it's having a good day so far. Icebreaker 150. We'll resume here in a little bit. I think they're just trying to figure out the audio there. They might be in an intermission break, actually, for qualifying. Let's see what's going on with the NASCAR Cup Series race here. Why not? While we're waiting, might as well see what's going on with the Cup Series race. Okay, 1 second. See what's going on with the Cup Series. See who's leading so far overall in the Cup Series. Here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Bristol, baby. So they're on lap 232 out of 500 here. Stage 2, 170 laps out of 125 laps ran at Bristol. Kyle Larson is still dominating. It looks like he's led 181 laps. Ryan Blaney is second. He led 45 laps here. Chase Briscoe is third. Then fourth right now is Denny Hamlin. Fifth is Carson Hocevar, Josh Berry in sixth, Joe Logano with seventh, eighth is Ty Gibbs, Bubba Wallace in ninth, 10th is Austin Cindric, then 11th we have Chase Elliott, 12th Brett Keselowski, 13th is Noah Gragson, 14th Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher, 15th, 16th Ryan Preece. Let's go Ryan Preece in the top 20. Todd Gilliland, 17th, not bad. Ross Chastain, Watermelon Man, 18th, 19th, AJ Allmendinger, fast pasta there. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 20th. Then Eric Jones is 21st. 22nd, Kyle Busch. Michael McDowell is running 23rd. 24th is Austin Dillon. Dennis Ward's in 25th. Riley Herbst running 26th right now. Zane Smith 27th. 28th is Ty Dillon. Connor Zilch 29th. 30th is Cody Ware. Cole Custer 31st. William Byron 32nd. 33rd is Christopher Bell. And then Alex Bowman 34th. 35th, Chad Bincham. Dunhar Nemechek in 36th. And then 37th is SVG to round out the field. We've had 4 cautions here in the Bristol Motor Speedway, 6 lead changes. Stage 2, 14 laps out of 125 ran, 239 out of 500 total laps ran. Kyle Larson dominating so far. He won stage 1, still dominating in stage 2. See if anyone can get some ground on him here. Let's turn on the PRN radio here. Blaney's talking right now on turn number 2. Speaking of calling right now, is outside. Nelson's doing a good job running him away through the traffic. If you go here and see number 2, towards the top of the racetrack, he goes around the top of the racetrack. Blaney 3 calling back. Charles Blaney, or yeah, he picked up guys like Rosberg, Hamlin on the move either. He's gonna get third first stage point. Kyle Larson off to number 4. 6 off to go here into number 2. Right behind him, 3 Collins, second place Brian Blaney. 3 margin on that. Off to number 2. This is number 3. Heavy traffic to deal with for Kyle Larson here and Ryan Blaney. Last car on the lead lap is Austin Dillon right now. Oh, Dennis Ward now. Last car on the lead lap. Blaney's gonna have his best shot here to pass Kyle Larson. He's gonna fast enough to stay on front of the leaders. Larson looked at bottom racetrack. Blaney right in his tire tracks. Advantage for Larson still about 3 calling. Into number 1, bottom of the racetrack. Second place now off of 2. Has some heavy traffic off of 3. They come up to number 4 now. Look at the leaders. Kyle Larson continues to lead the race. Not able yet to feel any heat from Ryan Blaney. Kyle Busch right in front of him. Bar up there as well. Larson having a tough time in 3 and 4. Here comes Kyle Larson. Final lap here in state number 2. Ryan Blaney on the charge. Here comes Ryan Blaney giving a shot right through the field. Almost gets the bumper and Ryan or Kyle Larson here. Looks like Ryan or Kyle Larson gonna hold on to the stage win here. Kyle Larson will win stage number 2. Ryan Blaney second. Third is gonna be Danny Hammond. Fourth is gonna be Carson Hosteberg. And fifth, Chase Briscoe. Josh Berry sixth. Seventh, Ty Gibbs. Joe Logano in 8th. 9th, Bubba Wallace. And then 10th is gonna be Austin Cindric to round at the top 10. For NASCAR Whelen My 5 Tora Thompson, it still looks like they're on a break for Thompson. I'll go back and forth between the NASCAR and Thompson though, so we don't have to wait for anything here. We can just talk about both races while we wait. I also have a camera I can show you guys for Bristol if you guys want while we wait here. It's called earthcam.com if you guys want to see the Bristol camera. Looks like cars are on the track for Thompson. I just they're not really showing anything for Thompson. I don't know why. Maybe they're having issues with flow right now. I just saw some cars go by though on Thompson. I'm gonna refresh flow here. Give me 1 minute. Just make sure I got everything right here. But I don't know. They're not showing like the cars. Cars are definitely in a track though, because I saw cars go by. Pretty sure they're qualifying right now, or actually, it might be heat races. And they're just not showing the cars right now. Not sure why. Because they're on the track though. Here at Thompson, pit road's about to open here. We're in stage number three, 350 laps here in stage three. Dennis Schwartz finished on the lead lap. I'm gonna give you guys full field run down here. So Kyle Larson went stage number one. Then Ryan Blaney was right on his bumper there in stage number two, but couldn't get around him. So he's gonna finish second in that stage. Then third is gonna be Demi Hamlin. Fourth, got the nuts about fifth. It's gonna be Chase Briscoe, Josh Berry in sixth. Seventh, Ty Gibbs. So they go pit road for tires field. Bubba Walls study he's tight. They're gonna give him a water bottle. Sunoco field. Four tires. Toe Kyle Larson. He hurt 15. He started running much harder. Overall, he's loose. They're gonna make a check because the two have also in the product comes to life. Air pressure changes within the he go around his car and go pack it. Sunoco field. Then he rode it out of control. They're gonna take his car up. More right where to turn the car to the adjustment and air plus stuff like for him. Austin Kendrick also when he picked up four tire change, he wanted the car loosen then up a little bit. Look at the right up at that road was won by Johnny Hammond with pretty close. Kyle Larson and Johnny Hammond side by side up that lane. It's gonna be fun one. We'll see how it goes here. Right now, Kyle Larson though leading on the racetrack over Johnny Hammond. Briscoe, Ricardo, Coaching North Ty Gibbs, Ryan Quinn, Josh Perry, John Wall, Tom Roddick. Watching that a penalty earlier comes out and tents off a pit road. Before they get stuff fixed here for Thompson. Right now they're just showing like over the um like by the bathrooms and stuff at Thompson. like where you walk into the grandstands where they park all the cars and whatnot for the road course. Give you guys a full field rundown for Chido is. So first right now it's Kyle Larson, then second Danny Hamlin, third is Chase Briscoe, fourth right now is Joey Logano, fifth is Ty Gibbs, sixth is Hudson Oscar, seventh is Ryan Blaney, eighth Josh Berry, ninth is Bubba Wallace, and then tenth Reddick rounding out the top 10. Then we have Chase Elliott in 11th, 12th, Austin Cindric, Brackety in 13th, 14th, Chris Butcher, Ty Gilman in 15th, 16th is Breeze, Noah Graston, 17th, 18th, Russia. AJ Allmendinger, 19th, 20th is Kyle Busch, 21st is Michael McDowell, Austin Dillon in 22nd, 23rd is Eric Jones, then Ryan Herbst Riley Herbst in 24th, 25th. Daniel Suarez, Jr. in 26, 27, Stain Smith, Ty Dillon in 28, 29, George, Joe Custer, 30th, 31st, Ware, William Howard in 20, or 32nd, 33rd, without Chad Fincham, 34th, 35th, Adam Stillman, and John Nemechek in 36th, and then 37th. We have Sam Van Gisbergen to round out the field. Right here, but the most people doing such a kickoff scene number three to the in the field spots there in the pit sequence. He took the four, right there, to get that car turning better. The switches they put Ryan Blaney the post to set up. He can get closer to his teammate. Field comes to the restart zone here. Kyle Larson is the race leader, and him on third, second, third is Chief fourth is Logano, fifth right now. It's like six North Bar, Ryan Brady, seventh, eighth, Tess Murray, Bubba Watson, ninth, 10th, Friday, 6 Elliott, 11th, Austin Cindric, 12th, 13th is Bronson Dawson, 14th is Tracker Whelen, 15th, 16th is Ryan Brees, no crash, 17th, 18th, Russell Steen, AJ Allmendinger, 19th, 20th is Kyle Busch, here we go, good on the back switch here. I'm on the wrong side, Gibbs and Logano and Hocevar, first speed Rose, fans have got upstretch. I'm ready to see the second half of this one. Press are ready to go. Green flag is back up in the air. Chuck Larson on the outside. He's pushing on the outside. Larson then this is ready to go, but he's taking it for the good reach for Kyle Larson. He's pushing out the four coming. Get around them off of number three. Able to clear for second. And Briscoe will challenge for third. Our Ghana gonna strong here. Briscoe 100 at the bottom of the racetrack. We first showed off Joe. They got to take the third spot. They got them give up here. They had a good charge on for number four. Get to the bottom of the racetrack, making the top side work. Side by side up for number four. I'm getting trying to hold lane on the bottom. Ghana will stay at top side on turn runs. Got me Hamlin will get a no on Kyle Larson here. He'll be able to get it down here and turn. They're not all the way up against the wall. They got to turn around the side in the car. Road here, not go to it. Then he goes right up in the length of the car next to the wall. This time is a good start on the racetrack. Goes into his bumper. Gets in front of them again. Between the 22 and the 54, they hit the tunnel. It moves gone at the racetrack. Hudson are 10 steps. The gun is still fight. Gun with a big moment there in 3 and 4. Closer of the spot. Right behind them, Blaney like a mid. But the rest were not completely. They like, like, I'm running here from to the outside. Coach Eaton was the up there. The Thompson and this away from both of our, but they're not going to be easy to clap down. He finishes 8 points. They've taken to the race. Back in the top by the top and middle to the bridge. Shot. Washington race leader. Tottenham on the second pitch. Oh, Durham. Get this score. Washington is back in the bottom for the and people I'm left by but taking a wait. Radio just shut off on me for NASCAR. Give me 1 second here. Fortunately, I don't know what's going on with Thompson here. They have not started anything, it looks like there. I mean, track cars are on the track, but they're not showing anything, so I don't know what's going on with Thompson. Hopefully, they get something running there. If not, we just might finish it off here for Bristol. Hill getting the momentum down low. Man, the NASCAR is right like these two drivers. Tight off of three. Bottom side. Number three. Right. That's the second. He's down 3 and 4. Out of the 4 for the study. Waiting about touching the inside, now it's the high side. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my headphones real quick. Give me 1 minute. Not sure what's going on with the race here at Thompson. They're just not showing anything. So, um, I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. But for now, we have the NASCAR Cup Series for you guys. All right. And laps to go here in the Food City 500. They'll have to pit at least one more time. Kyle Larson leads Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin. She's picture top five. We're on stage number 3 here for the Cup Series. We've been 42 out of 250 laps here. We have 293 out of 500 laps ran here. We've had 5 cautions, 8 lead changes. I'm going to check back with the race here at Thompson. Give me 1 minute. 3 RFK drivers making it to the top 10. Ryan Preach's 11th, 12th is Chris Buescher, and 13th is Brett Keselowski. That was about to get good. I'm gonna check back with Thompson here. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna check back with Thompson. See what's going on there. Sorry for the lag, guys. I'm not sure why I'm so laggy today. Just check back with Thompson here. Not that I knew they were in like an introduction or something. They weren't even showing the track, so I'm not sure what's going on with Thompson. But let's check back with Thompson. Meanwhile, we're in a break or commercial break on the Cup Series here at Bristol. Five people here. We're trying to get the 5 likes on the stream. Welcome, everyone. If you're new here, smash the like button and subscribe. Excuse me. I sneeze right there. It's loading, guys. Give me 1 second. Gotta close the NASCAR app so things can run better here. Things are being slow right now on my computer. Not sure why. I don't know why nothing is loading here, guys. I'm gonna refresh Flow Racing real quick. Give me 1 minute. My connection's really bad today for internet. I don't know why. It just is. It is crappy weather out too, though. Right now, that could be why. Try to get things running here, though. Give me 1 minute. There we go. Now it's loading. Just took a minute. All right. Let's switch over to NASCAR here. See what's going on with NASCAR. Flow Racing app is just being really slow right now. Kyle Larson still dominating here in the Bristol Motor Speedway. It's Bristol, baby. Brian Blaney still right behind him. Looks like we have a caution on the speedway. Let me go to the timeline real quick, let you guys know what happened. Might be a competition yellow caution. Yeah, I think it's a competition caution. Kyle Larson reads Ryan Blaney. And then third is Ty Gibbs, fourth is Denny Hamlin, fifth is Carson Hurtsvar, sixth is Chase Briscoe, seventh is Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick is eighth, ninth is Josh Berry, tenth is Ryan Priest, 11th is Brad Keselowski, 12th Bubba Wallace, 13th is Noah Gragson, 14th Todd Gillen, 15th is AJ Allmendinger, 16th is Chris Buescher and Anderson Schindrick, 17th to 18th is Ross Chastain, Chase Elliott, 19th to 20th is Dylan Swartz. Pit road's open here though. Kyle Wilson is gonna lead the way. Start things off on the backstretch. It's gonna be the running stuff because as the verse said, if he can get 4 tires on the field, we'll be good to go for the rest of the way. Bubba Walsh will come in. He'll get 4 tires on the field and a water bottle. Kyle Larson said he still too loose. He wants him to be able to have him turn a little better. 4 tires. Then he him too loose on the top. Couldn't get aggressive. Ty Gibbs pitted for the high position here in third. Card much better. Yeah, that right where you got it. Now the truck is gonna be getting it all the way full. Gonna have to make it 180 laps of green. Just by putting to the back of the top 10. Their field strategy has changed. More tires with one adjustment on the right side of Jake Briscoe. Also, and Ryan Bunny, he wants a little more security. He gets the air pressure adjustment for tires and Sunoco field. He's gone. Gonna be Kyle Watson first off the pit road by about Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin. And off of pit lane, we have Ryan Blaney. He lost a few spots, pushing us to our car of a pit lane. Ryan Blaney, one thing they were talking about before the race started up. And so, because Ryan Blaney in the race, when he had a race finish race, they had 2 weeks wheels. So that to come back and continue on. That's not the only race. You don't have to afford to lose spots. Though he had did good to gain them. After you go out second, they lost 2 spots there in the last round. Second time it happened. He finished second in pit road. He exited pit fifth and sixth position off of pit road. Nasty little tread for Team Pesky. Ryan Bunny not gonna pros got under the bus. He win and lose as a team, but that's something that if the team wants to achieve the high, you have to get some of the things correct. Interesting race that we have here. Kyle Watson has 263 laps of the event. We've only had three different races. One led, six caution flags, 10 lead changes among the three drivers. Kyle Larson, we don't have the Mr. Hive driver. We're having to change from 40 to 50 laps. Kyle Larson just simply put the field away. He led over 860 laps in two of the three lap races. Both the races he went to basically laying out with over 1,000 races led in the last full races here at Bristol. Luke Lander came in the radio and told Coach and Lester to save a little bit of our caution. Whatever said, are we good on field? Neighbor said there's 7 to the good. Don't have to not have to hit again. 50 laps to go. And here 15 that he started running hard, but if they don't need to run hard, they need to make sure that Kyle is paid the best. Just went under the video and asked how many laps are left. He was gonna regular up to him the more than he had. Him and Kyle Wasserman is listener 182 laps to go. I swear it's gonna get interesting. Everyone now good on field. It's gonna come interesting here. Tire save, saving race. It's gonna be some decisions to make here. James Mott, QT for Keith Briscoe, they're in the top five. Pretty good shape. Asking him how he's good on field. Good to make it here. It's out a window for everyone. Long way to go. See if they can make the way without going to caution. There shouldn't be an issue. They're building confident after a rough start of the season. They've had a lot of stages, but not a good. They're Kyle Larson takes the outside on this race. Our second place, Ty Gibbs jumped to the high side behind him. Opens the inside front row to Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's going to be on has a very good car. Hotvar's there in the front row with 19 J. Briscoe and Quincy teammate there with Josh Berry. Make him row number 4. Carl on the beat. Pace car slowly takes him to number 3. Kyle Larson has been dominant today. One of them is how he's getting on restart. Pretty good in the Raleigh Auto Parts series. Here they come off the number 4. Kyle Larson will be the control car. He will hammer the right pedal. Little help for Ty gives him Denny Hamlin doing a good job hanging on the bottom of the mom. There may be some tough competition here. Gonna run down Denny Hamlin here off of 2. Gets on a big shot down the straightaway. Trying to fight for the second spot. Big hit to the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney says pick 29 got you. He rockets to second again. Behind him is Hamlin. Behind him is Gibbs. Gibbs gonna challenge him and 3-1 in the middle of back straightaway. Clearly gonna want a piece of it. Denny Hamlin's still trying to collect his wins. He's 5th now. In front of Logano goes on the high side of the racetrack, goes to 7 or 8. Going second place, Brian Buddy. They go in the corner of 3. 5 for 3rd is still good. Ty Gibbs drops the bomb to Logano. Dodgers stuff. Later for 4. Gibbs died on the bottom of the racetrack. Logano up high on the racetrack. Logano comes off a side by side down the backstretch. Wanted to stop and Ryan Bunny just a comic and a half off the back bumper of Kyle Larson as they head into turn number 1. Bunny would like to get to the lead here, somehow work his way around Larson off at turn number 2. 3 car length separation. Bunny ups his way through to runway. He closes it down about a car length to Kyle Larson. All right.
Here we go. Finally back here at Thompson. Mike's the Phoenix home track. He has 15 wins at Thompson and 106 starts. 60 or 74 career wins and 445 starts. 7 championships in 12 seasons. Justin Bonsinger, 14 wins. Few final cars hot off of pit road, pounding the pavement for the pre-race just before we're about to get ready to the start lineup. Doug Kobe with a new car number 28. He told the car they didn't have any left. They moved to the top of the chart in the practice session here. He's gonna be a big three-time modified champion, all-time wins list. That's gonna win my play tour. Mike Definic has 74. Buncher 48. Reggie Ruggiero 44. Craig Christopher 42. Tony Hirschman has 35. Then Doug tied with Doug Kobe with 35. Mike Definic with 74. Justin Bunsinger 48. All-time win list. Something impressive. Oldest division in NASCAR. And among the quickest, he's compounding and setting an enthusiastic while finding anything like this. Let's take for the Icebreaker 150 here at Thompson Motor Speedway Park. Here's the starting lineup. Matt Hirschman is on the front row. Tom McKinney, the row 2. Stephen Kopsick and Michael Christopher Jr. Row 3, we have Austin Beards and Andrew Mower. Row 4, Ron Silk in the 16 with Roddy Williams in the 15. Row 5, Matt Swanson and Eric Goodale. David Pinza in the row 12 with Max Zackham. Here we go, guys. Let's get hyping and chat. Distance here is 150 laps. Let's get hyping and chat. Couple laps from green here. Then row 13 will be John M. Chanette, Jen Hagany. Row 14, Trevor Colorado with Corey Plummer. Craig Lutton, row number 8. Here we go, guys. Let's get hyping and chat. Paulie Hartwick starting back in 21st, or first and 22nd. Looks like they're get one and go here. Dave Safietta and Max Zuckham go 23rd and 24th. John Michael Jeanette, Trevor Canavaro, Andrew Cuffs, and Coley Plummer. 29 card that took time in qualifying just a little bit ago. But it's got the one to go here. We're about to have a lap before going to green here for the icebreaker of 150. Pace car lights are off on the. Here we go. Nobody knows the answer so far. Chris Shaw, Magical Man. Here they come off of timber 4. Here we go. Come on, wave. Green flag is out. Here for the icebreaker 150. Joe goes to turn 1 for the first time on the backing. Front row, McKennedy slides up just a little bit off of turn 2. Hirschman having to get in line in second. It's in front of Michael Christopher in third. Stack up, third on back. Here they come to complete lap number 1. Austin Beards got a little bit loose. He's the only car in the bottom. Bird cars, single file, starting to double up. Beards in the inside to the outside. Here comes the kid that compared the rookie Denny Watts. Back off of turn number 2. That's John McKennedy, the leader. on the meter number 82 to the outside, bottom just outside the front five. Front five singled out with McKennedy leading the way. Couple length of Matt Hirschman in the 62nd. Third, we have Christopher then Copsic and fourth, fifth is Beers. Good deal in the 58 top side. Car number one, Patrick Ameling. And Ship waiting. He's back in the 12th position. They tried a different setup. They weren't happy with it earlier. Right there is Les and Catalano in the 54 car. All this, and then there was Catalano who gets loose. He's following in the back 44. Then battling for the second. Michael Christopher Jr. taking the runner-up spot away. 62 calling for Meg Kennedy, Rickaman, and all blue number 3. Trying to fend off Chase Down on the bottom side. And the 44, 2 cars. Final Waters to top under the years. Battling mid-pack. You see the upper goods on the racetrack. Click gets way around. Swan forgot to give that message to Joe, and he's one of the cars to get to the bottom alongside of him. It's Doug Colby in the outside. Trying to get around the 44. He's taking the bottom racetrack. Let's see if he can get a lane. Now he does. Colby pulls back in line. Bouncing your car number behind him in the they go back to turn number 2. Here comes Tara Rekema. I have Dolly and Kobe right behind the 54. Catalano. They go back in turn number 3. Already 9 laps complete. Nice move by the number 1 car to the right. Patrick Ameling dropping to the inside of Goodale, trying to make the move of Goodale. The number 1. He's there, gonna pass Goodale up the hill. Watch there. Catalano number 54. Good luck running in Thompson with a race with Patrick Ameling in the blue and white. Number 1, Martin in the 46th, then is Catalano and Goodale side by side. Behind them to the race for the 14th position. Go to the outside lane, left to the bottom. Rickaman had the best seat in the house right now in old blue. Now they're gonna change his line, try to move to the inside. Back of the car gives away just a little bit. He gives it right back. No. Chasing number 44. Goodale continues to fight. Emily getting hooked up on the upper lane to the inside. Still good battle going on. Lush continues to work his way to the field. Change for second. Keeping Copsic was able to get around Michael Christopher Jr. Copsic. Man on a mission right now. Go to the inside of John McKennedy at the back straightaway. Kobe go to the inside of Goodale off to number 2. Here's the battle for the lead. McKennedy and Copsic, who come through on 10 calling back laps 2 laps to challenge for the top spot. Stephen Copsic. Not just a Kuchi. Mr. McKennedy got shot up. However, his confidence is up. He's more confident than ever. He wants to prove that everyone back-to-back victory does not impossible. From Newtown, Connecticut. That the team is made up of 100 very special people, among them being Ronnie Silk, who happens to be one of the close friends associated with Stephen Copsic. Copsic moves it from McKennedy. McKennedy has a fast race car, though. His line's a little bit different than Stephen Copsic. Opened the door for Stephen Copsic a few laps. He goes a bit higher off the corners. Copsic moves within a halfway and a half. Martin stabilizing this time about 30 tenths of a second between the top 2. Then a large back to the 3rd place car. Michael Cooper Jr., Michael Terrasman, Ron Silk, the top five, pretty much stretch out the link. The front straightaway here at Thompson. Roger got Ronnie Williams. Mike Kennedy bring them back into number two. Car number 79, which again here on pit road, even cops it there in practice. He was very happy with the car. He got the momentum. He won the last race at Martinsville, but the brother in practice was satisfied. Maybe a minor adjustment or two, but overall, really happy with the car and really confident. Eric Goodell falling back to the car super tight. Team is telling him he will come to him. The run goes on. Goodell is 31st and number 58, half a lap behind the race leaders that are the exit to turn number two. Goodell is at the start finish line. Melissa Colby, girlfriend of Stephen Copsick, she's at the playing the race team Martinsville. She changed tires and mounts them and dismounts the tires to the start. She's at the victory. Something new. He's at the be proud. I mean, drivers very few that are active, turning the wrenches down on pit road. But battle for seventh on the big and your motorcycle at the racetrack. Here comes Awesome Beers to the inside. Awesome Beers passes him. Beers, Mr. Consistency, continues to run among the top 10 right now. Now the 89 to the inside. Here comes Swanson to the bottom now. Craig Lutz go to the inside as well. And car number 46. Oh, problem on for turn number two, the 56. That will bring out the first caution here. The event, that's Trevor Catalano, USNE Power Machine. He went around for this end of the situation. Looks like it doesn't have that much damage though. Clock is ticking and working away. Not much heat at the front of the field. John McKinney be huge factor there as right now. Single file, they're gonna go here. See if we have any takers on pit road. We say to the front of the field we have looks like Corey Plummer, car number 95. They built their own race car, very few race cars that they're home built, among them being but a number three car. They have a shop up in New Hampshire and they built the car all by herself. They made it to the friendly gets them to themselves. You work on the back straightaway. Green flag is on pit road. We'll see if there's any takers on pit road. Race since 2022, there's been three races with this one caution flag. A lot of green flag running here. They may have the plan for the lack of caution. Looks like everyone elected to stay on the racetrack. They with the way through turn number three and four. Kyle Button, your call further back will make a stop. Report from Bonsing from Goodydale Pit Hill let to stop here in lap number 26, along with the 15 of Joey Cipriano. And their number 19 car down on pit road as well. Looks like they're gonna make a wedge adjustment on the 58 of Goodale. They're checking the air pressure adjustment on the right rear. He came up the 44 car, said he has a fast race car. This doesn't seem to take his toll like a machine. Driving a little bit of heavy-hearted today. Also, tends go from Devin to see Scott Seatek ordering him this weekend. Driver Ken and the tires team missing Scott this weekend. Gonna be a quick caution flag. Corey Plummer get the free pass. Everyone else double up on the rows of two. Back in the green here and lots of loud first caution on the event. Lights are off on the piss car. Looks like we're gonna go one more time around. Even Kopsik in the inside front second row. Michael Christopher Jr. to the bottom. And Matt Hirschman to the outside. Row number 3. Bobby Ronnie Silk has moved in. Ronnie Williams doing the same. Top 6. All lines on turn number 4. Pace car pulled into pit lane. Here we go. Green flag is then back on the rail. McKennedy gets a good jump on the restart. Battleman to number 1. Copstick to the inside. Second place is about to change. At the hit to the back straightaway. Matt Hirschman, top side. They come back into turn number 4. Ronnie Silk to the. They complete lap number 29. Also teaching McKennedy. Christopher has slid back a few spots in the 31. Copstick dubbing hard on the bottom on the 50 of Ronnie Williams. Race for the 3rd spot on the back straightaway. Top 2 singled out. Ronnie Williams quickly moving into the 3rd spot. Those two used to battle in the SK modified Thompson Speedway. Williams putting after conserved ball into the 3rd position. Here comes Martin to the front. The 21 into the inside of Copstick says no way, not without a fight. Here comes Ronnie Silk. Behind Ronnie Silk and Michael Christopher taking Copstick cars a few laps before the first initial start. Now the restart to come online. Ronnie Silk to the inside. Ronnie Silk off the 4th now in car number 60. Passes way Ronnie Williams. They're in the 50 car. Getting line just in front of Michael Christopher Jr. They went their way off of turn number 2. Ronnie Williams coming forward very quietly but aggressively in this one. Williams worked his way into the top 5. Ronnie Silk moved into the 4th position. Moved crew chief in the 64th. He said that earlier today if there had to be Austin crew chief guy, it would be Bill Moran. All through the generations, able to get the job done. He did it with a bunch of legendary drivers. So trying to hold off Williams here. Now running in the top positions here. Bill Moran running the championship with both Ron Silk a few years ago. Most of the times with Doug Colby back in the feud here. Silk in the 4th spot right now, trying to hunt down the 3 cars right in front of him. McKennedy up to a pretty good lead here. 3/10 of a second to over Matt Hirschman. 2nd, then 3rd, Copstick. 4th is Silk, and then 5th, Williams. Mike Christopher Jr. in the 31. He's faded just a little bit. Running in position number 6. Just in front of Matt Swanson in the 89. Tarikama worked his way back into number contention among the top 10 cars. But you're running in the top 10 round. Ricama moves in and starts the same setup. Right behind them, we have Lutz. She's still in the battle. 5 cars that are in search of being among the top 10. Right there with him. Johnson Bonsinger. He's in 14th. Not where he liked to be. Doug Colby in the outside lane. 31 trying to pass it inside of the 89. Matt Swanson running to the inside of Matt Christopher Jr. Wanting, continuing to make the pressure. Swanson able to make the spots on the outside lane. Starts to the side of the top 10 for 6 by sliding this start for restart. Christopher back to position number 8. The exit to number 2. Mike Christopher Jr. was complaining that the car was bottoming out. Was driving okay, but the car keeps hitting the ground, effectively the handling of the 31 car. During practice, their struggle was getting the right front tire to heat up. Tire was getting tight. They were working on that all day. They were got it better for the race, but the car is still hitting the ground. The car's not quite there. But the competitor was talking about the different types of adjustments that they have to make as they prepare to running with these tires in these competition. Looks like good competition everywhere you look though. Car number 60 of Hirschman setting in second. Kopsik is still third. Stilk is still third. Ronnie Williamson running the top 5. Couple laps to go. Really able to really end the lap. Here comes Kopsik to the inside of Hirschman for the second position. Behind him is Ron Silk. Behind him is John McKennedy. Led since the start. Third time by side for the runner-up position. Looks like it's gonna be Compsig about a car link. Here comes Ronnie Silk to the inside of Hirschman. Trying to pass Hirschman for third. Ronnie Silk coming forward as well. But the number 16 car into not top 3 now. Bumping Hirschman back to fourth. A little bit of the pace in the fifth spot. That's Swanson. Michael Christopher Jr. in the 6th position. Back to the front of the field. But Christopher trying to hold on. Number 50 car. Trying to rebound just a little bit. Working as the top 5. Matt Swanson at the 89. Holder of the 5th possession. Christopher in 6th was able to make the move on Ryan Williams. Up and go to retake the position. Want to work on Swanson. Look at the car coming to life here. 1/3 distance. Completing lap number 89 of 150. He drive for Garrett Kotsusi. He's been strong and consistent in the Edge series featuring modified racing. Doing his best to hold off. Doing what is right today. Holding off making Christopher. Christopher tried to make it bit to the inside. Can't do it though. Put it back in line. Swanson under fire. Matt Swanson has a huge smile on his face. Both rounds, he said the car was great. Little tight at first round, little loose second round, but he has a lot of confidence coming into this race. He's showing it right now. Swanson is really did a best of his team effort in the Let's Go Win My Fight Tour win. Won in 2025 edition of the Connecticut Challenge. Back this year and beginning this year, Thompson. 3 Thompson Racing running the racing. Thompson running the Speedway. Most attention among the race car drivers. He earned the most points in this position. Right now, you're seeing a good battle between Swanson and Christopher. Farther back behind the 31 car. Good battle. Martin, the 64 car with the consistency. 64 car struggling at times for the bit. But right in the event, he comes to a line running among the top 5, first 31st, top 10 finish for Awesome Beers. Watching John McKennedy coming off a turn 4 with another lap before completing it. Able to double his advantage at the front of the field. Last few laps, he was 4/10 of a second between him and Steven Kopsik. Few laps to go. Now 8/10 of seconds. Last time by. It's about to have his hands full. Because here we come. Here comes Ron Silk. Trying to close into a Copsic here. Lap number 55 on the board. Some Bonsinger started in 12th. He's currently running in the 15th spot. He's not been a factor yet. Kind of a surprise. He come off of turn number 4. A little bit further in the field. He's trying to hold on. Matt Zackham quad start for some Bonsinger. Last second in the backstretch, about a half a lap behind. About that laps in turn number 1. He's tightened up a little bit for the lead. 8/10 per second, 2 laps to go. Here comes Stephen Kopsik though. John McKennedy, 3 callings on the racetrack. Justin Bonsinger battle with Mac Zackham in the 20. Zackham worked to the inside, lap after lap, but hasn't been able to get the pass. Sharing a ride with crew chief Ryan Morgan this season, making his debut in Ulster. Bonsinger trying to turn up the wick here. He just went around Zackham. Zackham continued to run in his tire tracks though. Comping off the turn number 4. Good racing. Hecky car comes down pit road as well. They've been in and out of the pits. Matt Zackham right there on the back bumper of Justin Bonsinger. Trying to close in here for the 15th position. Eric Byrne in the 11 car. Breaks some business car. Both few years in the attempting to run the M.E.Racing Real Modified Tour. And most of the events gonna be a better 1 car out of the way. Right behind the wall. A few laps to go. Trevor Catalano out of his car. Unfortunately, early on. Him looking over the rear end of the car. They struggled all day. He's not sure really what happened. He said he think the third wing broken. Kind of struggled all day. Not a good day at all for the rig. Be ready for Roxford. Hope it be better. We're gonna look at rebound here in a couple weeks. They haven't really had a lot of luck. The hitches and the wings can have rear steering type of racing. Something going on with Ron Silky fitted and trying to hang on to the lead lap in the 16 car. Ron showed in the 26th position. He's definitely falling back a little bit here, crossing the line from front of John McKennedy. Next in line, they come to the stripe. Getting a shout out to Dave Sampiana. Coming number 36 hasn't run much this season, but he's broken in the top 15. Car number 36 runs to the outside and runs to the tire track of Matt Zackham. Dave Sapienza looking to the inside of Zackham here. David Sapienza gets around Zackham. Silks and third right now, timing goods for Silk on the racetrack in the 3rd spot. But on the same strategy of McKennedy, Kopsik, and Hirschman behind Silk, trying to hold on Michael Christopher Jr. Few laps ago, he's in okay, but closing in on Kopsik into number 2. Race leaders closing in on the front of the field. A lot of up traffic in front of McKennedy, Christopher in front of for battle. John McKennedy far enough out front. He can pick and choose what he wants here. Also, back in 17th at the start of the event, chase down, goes into the top 8 positions. They moved up, have a different crew chief for this year's program. Their crew takes over and becomes the crew chief on Doug Kobe race car. While swapping over the Season good battle between number 31 Machine in the 60 of Michael Christopher and Matt Hirschman in the battle in the battle for a spot. Another one that's there, the 89 Matt Swanson three-way battle there. Michael Christopher Jr. after backsliding is on the go to the inside and will take the spot away, moving back up to fourth. Matt Hirschman settling in and fifth in front of Matt Swanson, approaching the halfway mark here. 72 laps in. John McKennedy, Stephen Kopsick, Ron So third, fourth is Michael Christopher Jr. and Matt Hirschman, and fifth, sixth Matt Swanson, Thompson's Awesome Beard, eighth is Williams, two Stone, and back to ninth, and then tenth is Andrew L. Mower, rookie in the top 10. Rickema, he's in 11th spot. Etcherling in 12th, and then 10th is Hodgson back in 13th. Then back to cut less than Justin Benson to run at the top 15. Few comes up top 10, number 2, or 4 rather, under the green flag. Closing into the halfway here. $400 to the driver that lead off the stripe. That's gonna be looks like John McKennedy. He cost the lead up the leader in the 79, 75 down, 75 to go here. Matt Swanson moves to the top 5, going around Matt Hirschman. Swanson gets by and pulled away by 2 to 3. Now 4 calling down the straightaway. Matt Hirschman has a rocket. Back to the front of the field, John McKennedy drove in a fierce race so far. That called the powerhouse. Coming up on a heavy lap traffic ahead. Joseph Triano, 15 up car. Tommy Catalano, Andrew Kraus, all on the same strategy now. On the race leader, Stephen Kopsick. Carl Lincoln a half now. Here comes Kopsick. On the outside now. Car number 21, Castapriano. He's all but there. Kopsick starting to cold in here on McKennedy. Trying to peek to the inside. They're starting to cool down and lap traffic here. Kopsick car really closing in on the gap. Here we go. Kopsick to the end. Trying to go to the inside, but not going to do it this time. By play 169 battle between first and second. I don't think Kopsick is done here. Kopsick's continuing to test the water. She no problem so far. Looks like Kopsick is still all over McKennedy. They head to the back straight away. Kopsick right on his back bumper. McKennedy. John McKennedy not really said anything. He's been curious slightly on the radio with said he's with on the radio. Even Kopsick card very good. Just a little bit tight. Center of the corner trying to get the car pulling down. Coming off. Rodzik over very quiet. He happy with the car, but had some ground to make up just off of number 4. Looks like Kopsick has moved in to the inside. Opened up. Kopsick sees a peek at the bottom. John McKennedy shakes him off up ahead. One lap. What a view. Let's see if that has any effect for McKennedy here. Caruana about to fill off the lead lap, running in the 24th position. Andrew Kraus, McKennedy goes around to 54. Jacoby right in front of Kraus and trying to hang on to the lead lap. One caution flag. First 84 laps of this one. Thompson races since 2022. Right now I'm paced to have a potential 4. Long way to go. We just have a backed off of him just for a moment. I'm like, it's like his Toby, the way for Ben Kopsick to move closer and back into contention. John Kennedy still leading right now. Next car looks like cross number 24 car. I'm about to go down a lap. John Kennedy to the outside. 24. Held on the leader. 20 of room. McKennedy able to make the pass Copsic a couple leans black. Having a little tougher time moving around crowds. Monsilk still in third, 1.6 seconds back. Unable to close here in 16. Or about a second and a half back there. Michael Christopher Jr. in fourth. Into the bottom of the top five. Matt Swanson is fifth. Matt Herkman back to sixth. From Bearden seventh. Ronnie Williams is eighth. Rick Dawn still in ninth. And Andrew Moore, rookie, runs up the top 10. Now Kobe running the bottom racetrack. His car's starting to slow down a little. Swanson being battled with Michael Christopher Jr. right there. They continue to run side by side. Here comes Swanson to the inside. Right number 89. Swanson picks up that spot. Running Christopher back to 1, 4, and 5. Swanson gonna take the position away. Looks like the car just hooked up to the inside of the racetrack. Since been able to drop away. And 31 of Christopher field calling. Inside of the top 5. So the car's closing in on Ron Silk here. Had his struggles in lap traffic. Silk in third. Advocating the crowd's car in the 24 who faded for the lead lap. Way back is Ron Silk. They said that they would compare the racetrack to New Smyrna. All the setup is the same when it comes to tire management and tire setup. That's what they're facing, what the stats were going to be for. So far, so John McKennedy still leading right now. 31 car, Michael Christopher Jr. Christopher still holding on in the top 5. Run for the first time. He's back in the sixth position now. With the 64 car of Awesome Beers. Consistent run. That was he's in the top 7. 32 consecutive top 10 finishes for Awesome Beers. That earned him a year ago. The streak has continued the first 2 races of 2026, combined with top 10 runs. New Smyrna and Martinsville. At the top 5 runs, just outside of the top 5 here, running the 6 spots, 4 seconds between John McKennedy. We hit lap number 5, lap 55 laps to go here. Longest green flag at the new here. Awesome Beer. Trying to get around the 60 of Hirschman. Well, like partially with his fellow competitors. How's Ron Sigan been around for a long time? Teams competing for the long one. Right now, looking at the 64 car, moving into challenge Matt Hirschman. Battle for the 6th position, Austin Beers. Closing up the gap on Hirschman here. Half mile, half being right Buffett's battle thinking. Then the top of the 5th place finish at Martinsville. Challenging for the 2nd spot. That's Awesome Beers. 2 points behind Trent Brinkema. Matt Swanson made that to the top 3. Swanson made his presence known. Here comes Swanson. Quickest cars on the racetrack. That's Matt Hirsch or Swanson. Last time by 19.3848. John McKennedy. Second running a little bit quicker. He's coming though. Silk right behind him. He was ahead of Swanson 3 laps to go. Down changed over Swanson with a fall line, but losing a possession here for third. So I think the second half between McKennedy still about 1.1 between McKennedy and Copsic. New change there. Kyle Bonsinger falls off the lead lap. Car number 22. 19 cars remaining on the lead lap. Zachem, next car to fall off the lead lap. If we stay on the lead lap, or game flag here in the front straightaway. McKennedy, though, still leading John Bonsinger in the 6th position, running in front of him. Patrick Emling in the 15th spot, and Craig Lutz in the 17th spot. Got a long way to go. Here comes Lutz, the 56 or 50 laps remaining here. The icebreaker has a long run without a caution. 21 car of Stephen Kopsick being chased down and hunted down by Swanson and the 89. Swanson coming away to get to the front of the field, starting in the 9th position. He worked his way up to 3rd now, trying to get around Kopsick now closing in. And Stephen Kopsick in the 21. 46 laps to go here. McKennedy is still the leader. He's 1.6 back. Battle for second between Stephen Kopsick, the winner, 2 weeks ago from Martinsville. I think it was going to challenge for the lead. McKennedy just a few laps after the restart. Kopsick fading. Here comes Matt Swampson right on his back bumper. They worked through some lap traffic here. Off of turn number 4, Kyle Bunsinger to the inside. That Matt Zalkin in the 20 is ahead of them. Still a large gap though for the runner-ups position. Race leader Tommy Kennedy. Free and clear. Robson. Oh, caught some big hit after number 4. Car touched the outside wall. It's Ronnie Wilmington, the number 50. Oh, front suspension. One of the wheels off the race car. Rolling down the front straightaway off of number 4. Singing caution. Number 107 comes up for Ronnie Williams. Williams was running in up front in the competition earlier. He was in the bottom of the top 20. So man, Williams big hit into the turn 4 wall. Left rear tire came off the car. Caution number 2 here. John McKennedy has led all the laps so far. Even Copstick managed to sit in second after the first caution. He was able to run with him, then jump down to 3rd, move down to 2nd. Matt Swanson has come from third position number 9 up to the 3rd position. Running stick with the number 16 car. All started in the 7th spot. Back to the 4th spot. Michael Christopher, he started in the 4th position. Now sitting into the top 5. Then it's Matt Hirschman in 6th. Awesome Beers in 7th. Drew Stone been consistent in 8th. Andrew Miller, running rookie, is 9th. And then Tim Hodgson seems to be set among the top 10 carding. Kyle just outside of the top 10. That's Kyle Rankema in 11th. It's Eric David Shop. The ends in the 13th spot. 13th Jefferson Bussinger 15th. All jumper here falling off the lead lap of the race was gonna or fall off the lead lap of the race was gonna go green. Max Dockham, Kyle, but your Andrew Cup at the top 20. Ronnie Williams climbed from his car. First start in the 2024 season. He's gonna be done for the day, but he's okay. Pit road is open. Looks like we probably will have some takers. Yeah, McKennedy's coming in. Copsick. All the leaders not been on the pit road. All pit road. All the leaders coming to pit road. got a car that been running at the top 20 positions, then some down on pit road. 79 in pit road right now. Getting a tire change in the right rear. Looks like rear tire changes for Ron Silk. Eric Goodale's rear tire changing there. I don't know, maybe it's gonna be a right rear tire. Was concerned about getting off a pit run. John McKennedy beats it back. Silk right behind him. Chase down. Falls down. Eric Goodale. Teddy Hodgins. And then Matt Swanson, it looks like, off the most. Tyler Rickema team struggling right now on his car. Problem with the left rear. Right rear rather. Right rear issue for Tyler Rickema in the number 3 car. Two on pit lane. Going to his right side of the pit exit. Change position. Losing a jeopardy of Rickema blocked in by Kyle Bossinger, who was under his pit stop. He was able to make it out though. Next to time, what situation? Another one was Hutchwin though. Nobody was really looking like they needed help though, and get him back out quickly. I'm gonna stay out. Brianna there could have changed the field here. Broken rim on the number 50 of when the other tire rolling down though. Had the rim inside of it. Still the lug nuts on Williams' car. It's unfortunate for Williams, Ronnie Williams there. New leader, Stephen Copsick. Number 40 laps. Icebreaking 150 from Motor Speedway Park. They're under a commercial break, so I'll be right back. Let me get to the bathroom real quick. All right, guys, I'm back. McKennedy on the front row. We'll have 35 laps to go here when they go green. Half a lap from now. Second row, Austin Beers up to third. Ronnie Silk is there. She's down, worked his way up to the top 5. Hirschman's in 6. Eric Goodale is 7th. And Teddy Hodgins is 8th. Matt Swanson is 9th. Justin Bonsinger now among the top 10 cars. Sprint to the finish here. Lights are off the pace car. Pace car rolling into the here. Hey, what's up, Kiddo Game? Welcome in. Restart coming here on Thompson. Green flag is back up in the air. McKennedy has a little bit of a stutter. Ronnie Silk to the outside. McKennedy to the inside. McKennedy gonna try to battle with Ron Silk here. McKennedy to the inside still. Half a top spot. McKennedy with the run to the bottom for challenge for race lead. He wants the top position back there for turn number 2. 34 laps to run still. Side by side for the top spot. They pull back into line. Here comes McKennedy trying to make the run for it. He can't do it. Pulls back in line. Silk still there. Farther back. 44 car down trying to get through the inside. Lap ago, they went 3 wide. You can't complete the mission though. Back up front for the lead. Here comes McKennedy to the inside of Copsick. Copsick. Here comes Silk though. McKennedy getting a little bit sideways there. Ron Silk and position number 3. McKennedy to the inside now of Copsick. Foul for the lead. Right to the bottom. Here comes McKennedy. Copsick to the outside, trying to work it up. Top side of favor. It was tight, 34 hundredths of a second left and a half of holding for Copsick to get the lead. Silk moves up to the 3-car battle. Make it 4, 5, and 6. All running nose to tail. They each apart and they marched off the second turn down the back straightaway. This time McKennedy sneak peek at the bottom. See if he's gonna try to slide another division. McKennedy to the inside, side by side with Copsick. Cop to the top side. McKennedy gonna try to get him alongside 3 and 4, but can't get to head. Copsick with the momentum, hanged on to the lead. Here comes McKennedy again. This time he's gonna take his time, trying to build up some momentum to the outside. Nope, he'll go to the inside now. Trying to psych him out here by going to the outside and then wiggling him back out to the inside. Copsick hanging on to the lead. Crossover mode. Here comes John McKennedy. Back and stop to the right, then to the left. Heads into turn number 1. Still Copsick the leader. Still applying the pressure. Autumn Beard in the 4th spot. On the Hirschman. Ron Silk gonna peek to the inside of McKennedy here. 123 up on the board. McKennedy doing everything he can to get to the bottom run. McKennedy to the back bumper of Copsick here. Not gonna bet on enough this time into turn 2. Got to the back bumper of Copsick kind of a little bit. Will settle in line. Silk right there in 3rd. Top 3 able to break away from the 64. Autumn Beard in position number 4. 3-horse race at the front. Led by Stephen Copsick. 25 laps to go here. Silk trying to get some momentum here. Silk and McKennedy on the bottom of the racetrack. Trying to get around McKennedy here. Or Copsick. McKennedy gonna fall and run. McKennedy testing the waters. Silk right there watching all of it. Countdown continues. Beard in his main of his own. He's own it there, and then 2 more cars. Hirschman rounding out the top 5, then Dowling and Bonsinger at 6, and then 7th is Bonsinger. Michael Siffer Jr. is 8th. 9th is Hodgson. 10th, Hodgson 10th is Lutz. John McKennedy to the inside, put the nose out to the inside of Copsick. Further back. Christopher to the inside of Bonsinger. Christopher moved to the 7th spot. Christopher just good and just moved the move to get run. Michael Smith Jr. Good racing wherever you're looking for the Magnum top 10 cars. 130 laps in the distance here. Stephen Copsick looking to make it 2 in a row. Happens in the south happens in the north for the icebreaker. Opportunity number 4. Here comes John McKennedy though. Not giving up by any stretch of an imagination here. in the top three, back to the banking after number one, within the 20, final 20 laps here. Copsick to the point was able to get the lead on pit lane. He was faced off of pit lane, and now he's leading here with 19 laps to go. Next time, Bob will be 18 laps to go. A lot of pressure from behind. McKennedy and Silk right behind him. And then Beard right behind them in fourth. Copsick won the last two events here at the Road Series. They're in third, able to break away and settle this thing among themselves. They continue to all this sudden though. John McKennedy back down just a little bit. So was right there. They almost made some contact. Leader though, Stephen Copsick out front by 193. Kind of driving force continues to set up blistering plays off at second turn. John McKennedy will try it, but can't do it. Here comes Michael Christopher Jr. though. Back to the fourth spot. He puts on Awesome Beard. Second was stopped in turn number 3. Christopher had a good run into the corner, was able to take the fourth spot away from him. Awesome Beard. Awesome Beard back to fifth position now. He's still able to also put her to traffic. 2 full seconds behind race leader though. It's Hodgson. Fastest car right now. 15 laps to go here. Still 3-car battle at the front. Big gap though. The Copsick 1 lane higher. We're almost in contention to pull away. Now Stephen Copsick like a Memphis. Here comes Ronnie Silk. Silk sees the door open. Bomb shot here. Can't do it that time by John McKennedy. Slammed the door on Silk here. Second and third are battling. Copsick running away. Letting them battle farther back. John McKennedy in second. Look to the inside, but wasn't able to make the pass. Silk will have to settle in line for third. Beginning to run in line if he wants to move them behind John McKennedy. Coming to 11 laps to go. Not a whole lot of laps traffic. And you cross right in front of the race leader. And that's it between the tail end of the field and the race leader, about a half a lap. Traffic shouldn't be a factor in under 10 seconds. '79 car continuing. John McKennedy trying to hold him off. Still right there in the tire tracks of McKennedy. Michael Jr. had the fastest car on the racetrack. The 60 here of Hirschman getting around Awesome Beers for fifth. So move Beers back to 6 now. Nine laps to go. Copsick still deleting. No lap traffic ahead of him. Ron Silk to the inside of McKennedy. Stronger though in the outside lane. 79 hangs out to that spot. Those two really losing ground to the leader, Copsick. They caught the line with 70 to go. Here they come. Here comes Ron Silk. Silk to the inside. McKennedy to the inside. Trying to pass him back. Crossover moves. Here comes McKennedy to the inside. McKennedy slides up just a little bit. Ron Silk to the outside off to number 4. Ronnie Silk gets the position number 2. John McKennedy drop back to 3rd. We'll see if John McKennedy or Silk has anything left here from Copsick. He's starting to close in here with 6 laps to go. We'll see if Silk has anything to close in from Stephen Copsick. Really able to get away. Here comes Michael Christopher. We made a bottom shot. Good done to McKennedy. Took over the third position. Michael Christopher now in the third spot. McKennedy dropped back to the fourth spot. 4 laps remaining here. Copsic and Church with back-to-back victory here. And the Wheel Modified Tour on the button command. Ronnie Silk continuing to apply pressure. Six tenths last time by a wipe. 3 laps to go. 6 times as they go to turn number 1. Stephen Copsic leads off of turn number 2. Bottom back to the way. Next time by, it'll be 2 laps to go. They come to the stripe. 2 laps to go. Race leader Stephen Copsic. We're going to go back to back here in the NASCAR WMFA Tour. His first win 2 laps 2 weeks ago in the Martinsville Speedway. Next time by will be 1 to go here. Off of turn number 4. White flag is in the air. One more time around. Imagine that. 2 victories and 2 starts in 2026. Here comes Stephen Copsic. He's at the final time down at turn number 3. Copsic comes up to turn number 4. Icebreakers in the record book. Copsic peaks up the win. Let's go, Stephen Copsic. 2 wins in 2026. Unofficially finishing in second will be Ronnie Silk. Then third is going to be because Michael Christopher. Fourth is going to be John McKennedy. To finish in the fourth spot. Matt Hirschman runs to the top 5. Then Autumn Beard 6. Seventh is going to be Dustin Bonsinger. 8th will finish in Lodge. 9th is Chase Down. 10th is Tower Rickma. Running out the top 10. 11th will be Hodgson. Eric Goodyear and 12. Packet Etchum, Lim, Eric Burton, Matt Washington, top 15. Second time in M.E.Racing. Stephen Copsic picked up the win here at the NASCAR WMFA Tour here at Thompson Speedway. 2 of his 24th start. Was able to take the lead on the pit lane. Carver pit lane first. Great start with 37 laps to go. Herbst in a monster car just split in Mike Cost Gibbs in a monster car for the win. First cup win for Ty Gibbs. Oh, that's awesome. He was able to close the gap here. Copsic picked up the spot on pit road and was able to get the win here. Get up front. He never looked back. Montesico finished in the second spot. Michael Christopher Jr. was able to take third. Tom Kennedy fourth. Matt Hirschman the top 5. Second win in a row. Able to pick up the Grand Burger Cup. Now he picked up the Icebreaker Trophy here at Thompson. Let's go, Stephen Copsic. Oh, Flow Racing paused right there. Copsic celebrating with his team. Here's the Grand Prix Icebreaker Cup or Icebreaker Trophy. He was ecstatic. He was running top 3 for the vast majority of the race. Had the pit stop. Asking him how big the pit stop was at the end. Pit stop was Cuccio. Coming off of first. Made a lot when it's 30 to go.
yesterday he was wondering if he knew how to drive this place. Brad had looking toward the mud. Good to see Hopsy pick up the win when Monroe now win here. Back wins. Even Lewis, I'm one that makes it happen. What's the key to win these races? He doesn't know what the key is to it. Keep working hard and try to show up with fast car that they can show up on. See what they can do. Said that momentum is huge. Gonna keep working hard and try for the best week they can do and see what happens. We got a John the American Bracer tire bucket through 25. We see the reset of American Bracer tire. Plays finisher. Kyle Boston here. Resets of tires here. Mon so much one here. Gonna settle second. Ran out all night long. Not gonna what he needed at the end. Track finishing is what he needed. Let's say his speed. Last run from the beginning of it when John was the best. And Stephen was the best. There was one point where his car, oh goodness, was king. Good race. See what he can do as Oxford. About second place finishes. Said his second place sucks. He's run three second place finishes. And that has good charge. Good for Virginia. Third. Wasn't sure. Car qualifying record. He was covering a month at the end. Wish that the pit stop went better. He'll take it and go to the next race. What a rocky start. Beginning of the season. Winning the team week in and week out. Different track every time he's in. And last so far. His dad carries cars and stuff. Can't wait for Oxford here. Alright, guys. Here we go for McKennedy. Fourth place finish. They put rear tires. Tires were kind of locked down and they front tire on. He's down at the end where you got the 10 laps. 20 to go. Got way too loose. Could be over just a little bit. Rear tires. It's kind of a gamble he's saying though. 50 laps mid adjustments to pieces up. Won a medical race yesterday. Top of the post today. Saw it run. Fourth place though. But hurts me now. Yeah, got to three on the first lap. Dropped back a little bit. Then he had a solid pit stop. Got a little hold up coming out. Overall, good improvement in the first race of the year. He's saying, okay, pretty solid for him. Top five finish, not bad. Just need to stay the course up with the man and see where they're at after the first year. Finished 12, first two races. Yeah, the top five car in the top five today and see where they're at and the short track coming up. You like the thought of that? Should I represent them all well? Look forward to some short track racing coming up. Stephen Cops celebrating his win. Upcoming to win modified tour events is Oxford plans May 2nd. Thompson Speedway May 16th. Riverhead Raceway May 30th. White Mountain Motorsports Park is June 20th. July 1st. Seacon Speedway. And then Claremont Motorsports Park July 10th. Now I'll do it though for Thompson Speedway here. I'm gonna give you guys the finish for Cup as well. Let you guys know where they finished for Cup Series here. If I can find the results, give me 1 minute. Don't mind my dogs in the background; they're crazy dogs. Give me 1 second. Get the result here for the Cup Series race. Then we'll probably end it off here. It doesn't look like they have the results up yet. But looks like Ty Gibbs won it. Not sure what the results were. Maybe my dad can put it in the chat for you guys. But pretty good race for Thompson there. Copsic going back to back wins. Pretty awesome to see Copsic win back to back. He won the grandfather clock at Martinsville and now picking up the Icebreaker 150 trophy. So that's pretty cool to see. But other than that, guys, really appreciate you all being here. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.